Something is happening behind the scenes, something the global media barely talks about, something that could reshape the entire world economy. China has quietly released its 2026 BRICS Master Plan, and if it succeeds, the financial order we've known for 80 years may never look the same again. A new payment system, a new trade network, a new global currency challenger, all centered around one goal: make the Chinese Renminbi the backbone of global trade. From Africa to Southeast Asia, from the Middle East to South America, China is building a trade empire, not with armies, but with infrastructure, technology, and financial power. This is the rise of a new economic world. Let's break it all down. While the West debates politics and elections, China is executing a master plan, step by step, brick by brick, country by country. This is not about war. It's not about ideology. It's about control over the world's money and the future of global power. Today we reveal how this plan works, who it affects, and why countries across the global South are joining China's financial revolution. 2026 BRICS Master Plan is China's roadmap for a new world economy. It has 5 pillars, each one designed to weaken the dollar's global grip. 1. A BRICS financial architecture, a system that can operate even if SWIFT collapses or sanctions hit. 2. Renminbi-based trade expansion. Convert global trade from dollars to RMB settlements. 3. Digital payment integration. A universal system linking China's CIPS, CBDCs, QR code payments, instant settlements. 4. Global South infrastructure empire. China builds the ports, China finances the roads, China controls the trade. 5. A long-term BRICS settlement currency, not to replace national currencies, but to replace the dollar in cross-border trade. This is the foundation of China's global financial rise. China is the world's biggest trader, yet nearly all that trade happens in dollars. When transactions rely on a rival's currency, that rival controls your future. And the last decade showed China something scary. SWIFT can cut you off. Dollar sanctions can freeze assets. Western banks can block payments. So China asked a simple question: why should we let another country control our economy? And that question led to the creation of the BRICS Master Plan. Behind every global currency is a payment system. For the dollar, it's SWIFT. For China, it's CIPS, the cross-border interbank payment system. And this is where China's plan becomes unstoppable. CIPS is faster than SWIFT, cheaper than SWIFT, outside Western control, connected to 100+ countries, growing every year. If SWIFT is the old world, CIPS is the new world built on digital rails and geopolitical independence. For sanctioned nations, CIPS is salvation. For developing nations, it's efficiency. For China, it's power. China's strategy is not loud, it's not dramatic, it's strategic and silent. Step 1. Build the infrastructure: ports, railways, fiber networks, and power stations. Step 2. Offer loans in renminbi. Countries borrow Chinese money, then must repay in Chinese money. Step 3. Integrate local banks into CIPS. Now the RMB flows seamlessly. Step 4. Shift trade contracts into RMB. If Chinese products are priced in RMB and loans are in RMB, the country naturally starts using the RMB for everything. Result? China becomes their largest trade partner, largest lender, largest builder, and now their largest currency supplier. These two regions are the battleground of the new financial era. Africa. China has invested over $160 billion into African infrastructure. Tanzania's ports, Kenya's railways, Nigeria's power grids, Ethiopia's industrial zones. African banks are joining CIPS. African reserves are slowly including RMB. African trade is shifting away from the dollar. Southeast Asia. This region trades more with China than with the US, EU, and Japan combined. China has joined QR payment networks, linked digital currencies, integrated banks, launched RMB clearing centers. Using RMB becomes easier, faster, and cheaper than using dollars. China is creating an economic gravity that countries simply can't escape. Let's be realistic. The dollar is not collapsing. It's not disappearing. But what is happening is something even more significant. The world is moving from a one-currency system to a multi-currency system, and the renminbi is becoming one of the pillars of that new world. Already, China buys Russian oil in renminbi, Saudi Arabia sells energy to China in renminbi, UAE trades with China in renminbi. BRICS banks raise renminbi reserves. Trade contracts are shifting out of dollars. The dollar's monopoly is cracking, not because China is attacking it, but because the world is diversifying. The 2026 BRICS Master Plan is more than strategy. It is China's bid to reshape global power without firing a shot. A new financial system, a new trade network, a new center of gravity, all built around the rise of the renminbi. Some will resist it, some will embrace it, but no one can ignore it. Because whether the world is ready or not, China is building a parallel global economy, and brick by brick, country by country, payment by payment, that economy is taking shape. The renminbi revolution has begun, and the next decade will decide who leads the financial world of tomorrow. Want more stories like this? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.